Hi everyone, Anna Wilt with the Boxing Circle here. Today I'm in San Diego, California at BoxFit, which is my home gym, but also I'm really happy and excited to announce that I am with boxing coach Paul Deras, who is also a boxing coach here at BoxFit and also USA Boxing Certified Level 2 boxing coach, correct?
Yep.
Amazing. And I love the mic on the glove. That is so spot on and so...
I wanted to have some fun.
That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I love it. Well, and it's so you, just bringing fun into boxing and making sure we remember to have fun with boxing.
Absolutely.
That's great. Okay, so what we do here at the Boxing Circle, you know, we spoke a little bit off camera, but I'm going through something crazy, and my whole goal with the Boxing Circle and how it was born was just trying to take lemons and turn it into lemonade, bring something positive in the world.
I love it.
Thank you. And I like to do that by celebrating fighters, coaches, fans like you, and bringing your story to light and putting it out there. And it's really amazing as I see it kind of grow and evolve.
That's amazing. It's such a beautiful, positive thing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. It's just something that it brings me so much joy, and I really just hope it brings others and really enlightens others within the wonderful boxing community.
Oh, absolutely.
And maybe inspires some folks to pick up some gloves, you know? Excellent. So we're going to do 5 rounds.
Perfect.
Now, I promise you, Coach.
Make me sweat a little? You got some hard questions in there?
I was going to say, this is going to be a lot easier than the rounds that you put us through in the ring.
Oh, that's a good thing. That means I'm doing my part.
You are doing your part, and as boxing always says, it's all out of love, right?
Absolutely.
You know we can do it, so you push us to do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay, so our first round, we're going to take a little stroll down memory lane.
Okay. How far back?
We're going to go back to the very first time you put a pair of boxing gloves.
Oh, man.
All right.
Okay.
You ready for this?
Sure.
Go back in those files in your head.
Hey, I'm already there.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind the first time you picked up a pair of boxing gloves? What were you thinking and feeling?
Are you going to bleep anything out, or?
You can use whatever words you wish to use.
Oh, shit.
Excellent.
Yeah,
That's not bad at all.
Well,
but I appreciate the respect.
So my first time putting on gloves isn't in the traditional sense.
Okay.
I didn't grow up in a great neighborhood.
Okay.
And so one way we wanted to develop ourselves so that we stay safe and walking to and from schools was we would box each other.
Okay.
And so we went and got some cheap boxing gloves, and my first time putting on boxing gloves was in a grassy yard.
Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. And so that makes sense.
Yeah, because I mean, I don't think I was much of a fighter when I was younger.
Yeah.
I wanted to avoid it as much as possible.
Right.
And so kind of being forced into a situation where we didn't know what we were doing, so there was a lot of danger involved, and we were hitting each other way too hard.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm really glad that you brought this up, because I'm sensing a theme, at least in the past few community spotlights I've had the pleasure and honor of doing. A lot of folks have said, I haven't been a fighter in my personal life, or I haven't been somebody that goes to seek out the drama or anything like that, but then it's been more of either trying to protect themselves, self-defense, or also just trying something different and reminding how powerful they are internally.
I've seen it too, and I think it's because after training for so long, you realize what's really at stake.
Yes.
And when you're competing, sure, but in your daily life, we know how hard it is and how hard it is on the body, and diffusing and trying to get away from putting hands on each other is probably the goal for most people.
Right.
Because there's nothing to win.
Right.
There's nothing to win.
Exactly. I
Except
agree.
for a doctor's bill.
That is true. That is true. And I'm also glad that you shed light on that when you were doing it on the way to and from school, it wasn't a safe manner during it.
No.
And
no coaches, no rounds, no bells. And if you went down, it was not on a nice canvas.
Yeah. And I just want to say, I actually just finished interviewing a lovely female fighter out of Detroit, and one of the sentiments that she said that just brings to light here was, the folks in the gym are your friend. They're there to help you and make sure you stay safe. If they're not doing that, that's not the gym for you. And that if they're not making sure that their fighters are safe, then that really shouldn't be a gym that's in business. But let's talk about like the safety, and you just completely shed light and you're transparent saying, hey, we weren't going about it in a safe manner.
Nope.
But on top of that, I know you, I've trained underneath you. You do want to make sure that we're safe and we're doing things properly. So not only do we not hurt ourselves, but we don't hurt others, because it's an extremely dangerous sport.
Absolute flow state. Yeah. There's a right level of pushing it. And if you're pushing it too hard without enough experience, then you exit that flow state. So you got to push it just hard enough to where you're at. And as you level up, absolutely challenge yourself along the way.
Absolutely. And it's quick to see like newcomers come in and they have this like bravado and they're just like ready to go.
I love that energy.
I love that energy. Also, at the same time, though, just make sure you're listening to your coaches.
Yeah.
Because they're gonna make sure you stay safe.
Absolutely.
A lot of times, people won't be training with their punches, and they'll hurt their wrists, or and that's on the minor level of things. That's not even on the grand scheme of how dangerous things can
I've seen it on all levels too, beginners to more experienced people. Coaches just trying to give you tools. You don't have to use them, but there'll be a situation at some point where that tool makes sense.
Yes. That is true. And again, they're not there to criticize you. They're just there to help you and make sure you stay safe and get you to that next level. Well, thank you for sharing that initial story. I did not know that about you, and I love to see how your journey has grown. And also, it sounds like there was that transformation when you first put on the gloves, like, oh, this can be really powerful in a good or a bad way. And so it sounds like you were self-aware.
Well, you get beat up enough, you realize like learning how to beat up someone back is beneficial.
Yeah, very true, very true. There's that self-defense in there. All right, so we're gonna go to round 2.
Okay.
Round 2 is talking about improvement within the sport or the boxing community. I do like to try and keep it positive. At the same time, we do know the boxing community and the sport of boxing is not perfect. If you had a magic wand and you can improve any one thing, does anything come to mind?
Oh, super easy. Absolutely.
Okay.
Y'all put so much money into your training and so much time into your training. You know what you're not doing? Putting that same effort into your recovery. Oh. Yes.
Okay.
You want to get better faster? Rest as much as you're training, if not more.
Okay.
Find a sports doctor. Cold plunges. There's so many resources and studies out there. And sleeping. You want to get better at a drill? Sleep after.
Yes.
A lot of people don't realize this, but the way the brain works is if you want to solidify and get that muscle memory, it's not just doing it, it's also retaining it. You want to retain it better, sleep. That's when the brain repairs itself.
Okay.
When you're doing these things, you're building new connections in your brain.
Right.
You want to hold on to those? Sleep.
Sleep. I love this. You're the first person actually that has mentioned as recovery is an improvement, and it makes so much sense. Makes so much sense. Thank you so much. And also, I didn't know, because you are building these new connections. I didn't think about sleep as
it's huge. Huge.
And you'll probably agree with me on this, but I also want to say stretch, which I'm terrible at doing after training. I don't stretch nearly enough, if at all.
Huge one. That's a huge one. That's like stage 1.
Yeah.
At least stretch before and after.
Yeah.
Because we can, I get it. Everybody wants to be tough and strong. Cool, great, but when you're resting between rounds, are you actually resting? Are you breathing? Or are you like all tensed up? Like, oh, I'm gonna get going.
That's a good point. That's a great point.
Do everything 100%, even on that rest.
I like that. Oh, thank you for sharing that. That is a light bulb moment. So if you see that light bulb going above my head, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm retaining that one. That's great. Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Okay, so we're gonna have a little fun.
I love fun.
I have a time machine.
Okay.
We're gonna time travel.
Oh man.
Any decade, any generation. We're gonna go see a fight live.
Oh.
But you can only choose one.
Oh man.
What fight would you want to see?
Oh my goodness.
I know, it's a tough one.
You know what? Because luckily enough, when boxing was starting to get big, there was a lot of film around.
Yes.
And so as great it was being in a room to see all that energy, I think the tactical part of my brain gets that fulfillment from film.
Right.
And so it would probably be a fight not on film.
Oh, I dig this.
And it probably wouldn't be a boxing fight.
Okay.
Yeah, there's so many like quote unquote great warriors in history outside of combat sports that their martial art was really to like kill the enemy.
Right.
And so maybe, I don't know, Alexander the Great maybe, who was supposed to be like one of the best warriors in history. So maybe like I don't know if we ever did one-on-ones or anything like that, but if it was to watch a battle, I think it would be kind of interesting to see the movement.
Yeah.
I mean, as brutal as it is, but to like kind of get that
It's already happened.
bird's eye view of what's actually going on here. And so like, oh, I can see the gears turning.
Yeah, and see the strategy.
I think exactly. That would be interesting. I don't think it would benefit boxing, but I think that would be if you got a time machine. That's
I got a time machine.
Once in a lifetime opportunity to see something that far back that is only
I love
been
that.
kind of repeated or or studies or word of mouth, right? I want to see actually what was that.
Oh, I love it. Okay. I'm going to co-sign on that. I have the time machine. I'll bring the popcorn.
All right. We can sit up on like a little hill and what's going on down there?
And we'll just, trade notes. It's going to be so much fun. I love this. That's honestly a very eye-opening and unique answer. I love it so much because a lot of folks are going back to fights that, just before their generation or that has been on film. I think you're the first person that has mentioned one that has not been on film.
Yeah, I think I'm a little too practical.
No, I like this. I like this.
If they fought on film, watch it. You have a time machine, and it's at the edge of your fingers.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay, now we're going to dig a little bit deeper. So this is the round that we're sweating a little bit. We're getting deep.
Those are the warm-up rounds, and now we're actually getting to work.
Yeah, but then it's going to end on the championship round is a good one. So it's going to end on a high note. So I know, and I've shared with you personally, the so many aspects that boxing has brought to me. Off camera, just for folks that are watching, is the head coach and owner of BoxFit who opened up the doors of boxing to me over 10 years ago. But I know how much it brings to me. I know the community, the amazing community that we have.
Yeah. Everybody's best friends. Everybody's best friends.
The mental health, the physical health, the confidence, the structure and the dedication. There's so much that is brought to me. I even lost over 30 pounds, Thank you. And so there's just so much it brings to me. And the amount of doors it's opened for me. I've met people I don't think I would ever cross paths with if without boxing. So that is a very long-winded way of me asking, what does the sport of boxing mean and bring to you?
Oh my goodness. You know what? Well, we're getting real, right?
Yeah.
So for me, I struggle with anxiety.
Okay.
And
Same.
The special thing about coaching, you can't be anxious when you're worried about the person in front of you. And so coming here and being able to not only develop a coaching style, but build health, confidence, community. The benefit of that is we're gaining all those things, but I also get to clear my mind and feel safe in a place with amazing people.
I like this.
It's so good for my soul. Yes, absolutely.
Thank you so much for being transparent and vulnerable and sharing that. And that's crucial. Just again, you're going to help so many folks right now just by sharing that. Some people will relate. I relate because I struggle with anxiety myself. And I love the way that
But are you anxious when you're working?
No.
It goes away.
It goes away. It's the best thing ever.
It's beautiful.
And that's what I was going to say. It's like when I'm in the ring, I can't focus on anything else except for what is right in front of me.
The task at hand. I love that.
And it's just like this active meditation without even trying to, relax and meditate. It's like this tunnel vision in a good way, because you can only focus. Like when I'm in the ring with you, I can only focus on what you're having me do.
You'll tell me to repeat a drill. You're like, no, I need a nail. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Yeah, I do that. Sorry, but no,
you get me fired up too. I'm like, you want to stick to it? Let's stick to it.
Let's get it right. Let's get it right. So, but no, it's this active meditation. You can't focus it. So, but I did not think of it. I thought of it as a fighter level. I didn't think of it as a coach level, and how it's also having a very similar result for you as well.
Oh yeah, I benefit from you all, if not more or just as much as you benefit from me. So it really is this beautiful symbiotic relationship where we all thrive together.
I love it.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love it. Oh, thank you so much for sharing that. And again, that's going to help so many folks. It helps me. So thank you so much for sharing.
My pleasure.
Championship round. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready to end it.
All right. Okay, we're going to go out on top. Today's the day. It's somebody built up the courage today to either pick up a pair of boxing gloves for the first time, walk into a boxing gym, which we all know can be very intimidating. Doesn't have to be, it's a very welcoming community. But then also maybe stepping into the ring for the very first time. We don't know their age. We don't know their physical abilities. We don't know their background. What advice do you want to give them?
Oh, beautiful. Yeah. Let's keep, being able to give a piece of advice that suit almost everybody. Give yourself levity for failures.
Oh, okay. I like this.
This isn't working out. I mean, it's working out, but you're not just going to get your heart rate up.
Right.
Sure, there's technique in lifting, but they're single motions, right?
Yes.
You can concentrate on that single motion. Boxing is very dynamic. You're pulling one shoulder, pushing the other, sitting on this side, rotating the other side. It's a lot of work and challenge for the brain. So give yourself the levity to have failures and to grow. Your starting point is your starting point. There's no better starting point. You're at where you're at, and give yourself that space.
I love that. Thank you so much for sharing that. And just, my background in terms of, being a volunteer for the Rocksteady program, so where the average age of the fighters there is their 80s. Some are in their mid to late 90s.
Nothing against everybody else, but they're some of the most coordinated fighters I've seen.
They are.
They love the sport, and they're like, give me the hard movements. Give me the hard movements.
Absolutely. I actually just saw Coach Mike training one of them, and he was hitting hard. And I just absolutely amazed. But I like that. Give that levity to have those failures. We were actually just talking about in the last round how I was asking you to repeat. Hey, can you do this again? Because I want you to get it right.
Absolutely.
But there's also that balance. I need to be like, it's okay if I need to just step away from it and then come back. That's totally fine.
I mean, to ride the coattails of that, it's the sport is meant to be hard on you.
It is.
But you don't need to be hard on yourself. That's your opponent's job.
That's correct.
Yep.
That is correct. It is the sport.
Take care of yourself.
Yes. It is a sport that's going to humble you. It's going to expose you. But you are also, at the same time, on the plus side, have so much support from all these folks surrounded by you, helping you within your gym and your coaches and your team. And it's going to take you to the next level on so many different ways. Oh, thank you for sharing that. Yeah. Very, very important piece of advice. So this is the time that you can shout out to any of your friends, family, fans, or if just anyone else in the boxing community, if there's any last words you would like to share with them.
Yeah, I think we said a lot, but I do want to shout out this home gym, BoxFit.
Yes.
Give me a home, give us a community. And while I'm here, I want to shout out the UCSD boxing team, Triton Boxing. They've been coming here and working with us. Absolutely love that team. Some of the most dedicated group of young boxers I've been around. And, just want to give them their flowers. You guys are doing great. Keep pushing.
They're working hard.
Hard workers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I need to come in and just sneak a peek, even if it's not for the boxing circle.
I made the mistake of coming in here once and ended up working with them for 2 whole hours.
Oh, okay.
Coach got his workout.
I will be wearing jeans that day, so I'll be like, oh, sorry, guys.
Oh, geez, I forgot my mouthpiece.
I didn't have my gloves on me. Well, that is wonderful. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having me.
This was awesome. So much fun. And I personally want to give you your flowers. You have been phenomenal in the BoxFit and the boxing community also, and with your help with the Triton Boxing, but just overall helping of all different levels and ages and abilities of fighters in San Diego and around San Diego become better in the sport.
Yes.
And then also helping with them on not only their physical health, but their mental health, and just sharing your story. Thank you so much. And just please accept my flowers from me to you as thank you. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it.
That was a gift. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you so much. And I'll be seeing you in the ring.